Names are powerful things. Your name is the most beautiful word you can possibly hear. To be honest, spectators don't really care about your Pharaoh shuffle. They don't care how good you are at it. They don't care how much time you've spent mastering your pass. They care about how you make them feel. It boggles my mind how so many magicians spend so much effort and energy on technique and give almost no thought to the personal connection they give their audience members. If you're going to involve someone in a trick, you better get their name. I make a point when I approach a table or a group in walk around magic, I usually open with a card trick that involves 3 to 4 people. And I get all their names when I approach the table. I get all their names when I ask them to select a card, right? I get their names as I ask them to help me in the trick. And then I use their names throughout the trick, throughout the routine. It's very important to keep using their names. It's not just knowing their name, using it is important. And I make a point of using it whenever I refer to their cards or I refer to their thoughts or anything like that. And then after that first trick, I always get the names of each person who helps me out in every trick I do after that, because I think it's so important. It's such a meaningful thing to refer to someone by their name. They feel so understood, so appreciated, so validated. Calling someone by their name makes them feel heard, makes them feel understood, makes them feel connected. I love doing a walk around performance before dinner and then a stage show after dinner. That's a great formula for an event, for entertainment at an event. And I find it's so valuable to, in the walk around, to get a bunch of people's names. Like when I perform, I can get like 20 or 30 people's names, and then I can refer to them by name in the stage show after dinner. And it's so amazing when you say, "Oh yeah, Carrie, do you mind helping me out? Can you come on up here? We met before dinner. I did a card trick for you. Yeah, can you come on up here, help me out with this? How about a round of applause for Carrie?" And you don't even have to ask their name. You're referring, and I refer to almost everyone I bring on stage. If I do cocktail hour magic earlier, almost later in the evening, I refer to almost everyone on stage by their names that I got in the cocktail hour. And I've had people actually come up to me after the show and say, "The most amazing thing about your show wasn't even the tricks, it was that you remembered everyone's name who helped you out in the magic." It's so meaningful, it's so powerful to people. And it's also not just a super powerful connective technique to use someone's name, it's also a powerful misdirective technique. Like Eugene Burger wrote about in Secrets and Mysteries for the Close-Up Entertainer. A name can be a tremendous tool for misdirection. Let's say someone's burning your hands, right? Someone's staring at your hands and you want to make some move. Well, you can refer to them by name. "John, did you see the card?" And they look up at you when they hear their name. You do the move and it flies right by. So yeah, remembering that names, I think the real value is the connective nature of them, but it's also a valuable methodological tool as well. So keep that in mind. But the truth is, the methodological and like deceptive nature of using someone's name pales in comparison to the power of just the connective nature of using it, right? It's so important. It's people's names are their favorite words to hear. It's absolutely the truth. It's the most beautiful sound you can hear. It's the most like ringing a bell, like snap to attention, like I care now, right? When I hear my name, that's just in our nature. And the truth is, the more you use someone's name in performance, the more connected they're going to feel to you, the more they're going to like you, the more going to appreciate you and probably appreciate your magic, assuming your magic isn't terrible, but that's a whole other side thing. If you have trouble remembering names, there's a lot of tools you can use. I personally don't use any mnemonic devices or anything, but my technique is to always just, plainly just like listen with intention when someone gives you their name, right? So many people just don't even listen, right? They're like so busy thinking about their introduction or what they're going to say next that they just don't even listen when someone introduces themselves. If you listen intently and allow that name to register, you have a much better chance of remembering it. The other key is to use the name. I use the name right away. As soon as I get the introduction, as soon as I get their name from them, I'll use the name immediately, like just in some natural way, right? "Okay, John, can you grab a card?" "Okay, yeah." "Sorry, Eric, can you grab show everyone your card, okay, Eric?" And like just using their name instantly again and again helps to log it, not only for them, like that you remember their name, like from their perspective, but it helps you to remember it if you use their name more. So yeah, listen with intention. That's the big thing, right? Don't be in a rush to like say your next patter line. Like listen and get their frickin' name. Like care about their name, right? Care about their name, then use their name immediately, repeatedly, not like broken record, like over the top repeating it, but like use it regularly throughout the routine, and you'll remember a lot more names if you practice those techniques. I had an interesting realization, funny thing happen at my restaurant gig a little while ago. I had a table of about 12 people in, and I kept referring to them all by name as I was performing for them. And they were impressed with my name recognition, and they challenged me to come back after dinner, after the meal, and recite all their names to them. I took the challenge and I went back in half hour, 45 minutes later, and I told them all their names and I called them all by name. And they were impressed. And the crazy thing is, later that night, like at the end of my restaurant shift, I had performed for 2 hours and probably 40 people maybe or something. I realized I remembered every person's name who I performed for. Now I don't remember all their names now. Like they're not logged in my head forever. But for that night, I was able to remember everyone's names, and it just gives such a personal connection to the diners. You can say goodbye, call them by name as they're leaving. Thanks for coming by. It was a pleasure meeting you, and use their name. It means so much to people. So yeah, just seriously, remembering names is a superpower, and honestly, it's worth way more than your Pharaoh shuffle. Just like practice remembering names. Names are power. Hope you enjoyed this video, little blurb on names, and I think it's so important. I think it's so powerful. And if you want to see more real secrets of magic, not just tricks and stuff, not just techniques and methods, but the real secrets to being a good performer as a magician, make sure you follow, subscribe to my page, and tag along, and I'll keep sharing my philosophical, theoretical secrets of magic. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching till the end. Hope to see you in the next video. Peace. Much love.